Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me today. Today, I am bringing you an intermediate full body flow using the mini ball, and this flow is going to be all about control and stability. So controlling our abdominal muscles, building our abdominal muscles, and also controlling the carriage with a very light spring. This whole flow is going to be done on a blue spring, but please understand you do not have to be married to this blue spring. Anytime you need to change for a more supportive spring, feel free to do so. We are going to begin with our ball, and we're going to start standing today. So I am going to come towards the edge of my carriage. You want to make sure that your foot bar is within your arm's reach. You're going to take that ball, you're going to go ahead, stick it in between your thighs. Your shoulders are going to come back and down. We're just going to start squeezing that ball, lifting our arms up towards the clouds. I want you to find that length. Zip on those tight pair of jeans, engage that ball ever so slightly, drop those shoulders down your back. I want you to take a big deep inhale. On that exhale, I want you to begin folding yourself over. You might have to take a little bit step closer to your reformer, and I want you to bring your hands on to your carriage mat. Hands are flat, fingers are facing towards the shoulder blocks. I'm going to step just a little bit closer. Foot bar can be against your thighs. That's completely fine. You're going to go ahead, take an inhale. I want you to draw your chin towards your chest as you begin rolling yourself down, pushing that carriage away from you. You're going to notice that your bottom's going to be higher, your chest is going to be lower. I want you to get that big stretch through that upper body, really pushing that carriage away from you. I want you to inhale, take an exhale, and begin rolling yourself up one vertebrae at a time till that carriage comes back to the stopper, sending your shoulders back and down and away from your ears. Again, let's continue this motion, coming into a little mobility work of our spine as we push that carriage away. Flatten that back. We're going to drop it low. Draw the chin towards the chest as you begin rolling yourself up, bringing those wrists underneath the shoulders and the carriage back to the stopper. Ball is not doing much here, just keeping your midline engaged, pressing through the pelvic floor. Think about holding on to those abs, really finding that length from the tailbone to the tips of your fingers, rounding it in. We're going to go for two more here. Go ahead, roll yourself down, finding that upper body stretch, that back stretch. Stretch between the hamstrings, especially if you lift the toes. On this last one, we're going to push that carriage away. We're going to hold it away from us. We're going to thread the left hand underneath the right hand. I'm going to face you. I'm going to rotate myself underneath my armpit, give myself an oppositional twist and pull, getting nice rotation of that torso. Hips are trying to stay square to the carriage in front of you. Rotate it back to center. Left hand comes to the mat. Right hand threads under the left. Right grabs the rail and gives yourself an oppositional stretch as you pull and push. Rotate that torso back to the center. Right hand comes back to the mat. Take one big last inhale here. On that exhale, begin rolling yourself up, bringing that carriage all the way in. Feet are flat on the floor, and you're going to begin rolling yourself up to a standing tall position. Roll those shoulders down, take a tiny micro step away from your foot bar. All right, we're going to begin standing work here. Remember, your foot bar is here to help you get deeper than you normally would without holding on. So ball is in between those thighs, feet are squeezing, legs are hip distance. We're going to go ahead, bend down into that squat, really sit into that chair, drive yourself up. Drop it down, squat, and lift. Now you can hold on both ways. You can do this without holding on. I do like holding on. I just get deeper into my squat than I normally would without holding on. Let's go for 3, 2. This will be our last one. We're going to hold it down, sit in that chair, just little pulses up and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it on up. Lift the toes, lift the heels. Sorry, you're on your toes. Hold on to that foot bar. You're going to bend your knees and lift. Squeeze the ball. Bend and lift. Now, if you're taller than me, you can have your foot bar up more. You can be doing this on the back of a chair. You can also be doing this at a ballet bar, which I have behind me. Let's go for 2 more. 1 more here. When we stand, keep those heels lifted. Now drop the heels. Come down with a flat foot. Come up on the toes. Bring yourself up. Drop the heel. Press it down. Lift to the toes. Bring it up. Gentle squeeze. Last 2, really warming up that lower body. 1 more here. Hold it up. Come down on your balls of your feet. Drop your heels. Press it up. Up on the toes. Down. Squeeze and press. You feel all those stability muscles firing as you come down. You still feel them even if you're holding on. 2. 1 more here. Go ahead, stand it on up. You can go ahead, take that ball on out. You can place that ball over to the side. We don't need it for now. We are going to come standing into a scooter position. So if you moved your foot bar all the way up, by all means, you can push it down to your normal position. If you need more support, leave the foot bar up and hold on to it. All right. Knee is off the carriage mat. Standing up nice and tall. We're going to come out for a lunge. This is our lunge, normal lunge. When we come into this lunge, I want you to keep this knee bent, bring the carriage in, stand it up. So go out into your lunge, stay low, carriage in, stand it up. Now this is a light carriage. You want to try to not bump the bumper. You want to control the carriage at all times. Keep it low, bring it in, stand it up. We have 2 more in this direction. Bring it in, stand it up. Hold it there. You're going to bend both knees, down low. Kick it out, stand it up, bring it in. Both knees down low. Kick it out, stand it up, bring it in. So you're controlling the carriage. It's all about that standing glute. 2 more. One more here. Bring it in. Good job. Take that foot, woo! Shake that standing leg out. And then we are going to come kneeling on to the carriage. Now, feet are getting tucked behind Toes under. Ball is coming in between our inner thighs. My right hand is coming down to the edge of the carriage, and my left hand is going to be on the foot bar. Now I want you to drop that shoulder so it's in line. Elbow is towards the springs. Your goal is to keep your elbow as straight down as possible. We're going to extend the carriage out, light squeeze on the ball, pull the carriage back in. Extend it out, pull it in. We're just holding that ball ever so slightly, not really using it here for this one. Let's go for 3 single arm presses here. 2. Last one. We're going to add arm jumps. So this time I want you to push away, land it before it hits the bumper. Push it away. Stop and land. Push. Now, if you want it a little more advanced, you can swing behind you and come back, work those obliques a little bit. You choose what works for you. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, stop the carriage. Both hands now come to the foot bar. Shoulders are back and down, long line from your crown of your head. Double arm presses. You're going to push it away. You're going to bring it together. Push away, pull yourself in. Now you can stay here. You can add on a heavy spring to make this heavier. Take off the blue. If you want to make this more challenging, you need to engage your core. We're going to start with double arm pumps. Hold yourself tight. You're going to extend yourself out and land yourself in. So this is where the ball comes in handy to help you squeeze, engage through that core, and hold it out. If you want it more advanced, you can take it up and come down. So know where you are. You can increase the way you work just by body position. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Land it softly. Right hand now comes to the foot bar, left hand to the carriage. Shoulders down in line with each other. Long line from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Push the carriage away, resist it in. Trying to keep that elbow pointed down towards the springs, especially with the single arm presses. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. This is where we add those jumps. So extend it and land it quietly. Stopping the carriage with your arm muscles and your abdominals. You can add that more advanced option, swing the arm out and land it to get a little bit more core work into those obliques. Range of motion to the arms. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way in. And go ahead, come on up. Bring your hands behind onto your shoulder blocks and just give yourself a little back extension stretch here. All right, we can take that ball, we can put it over to the side for now. Pick it up in the next segment. We're going to come to those scooters on the other side. So now my right foot is on the floor, my left foot is on the carriage. Knee is coming up. We're going to go ahead, come into that lunge position. Knee, standing leg stays bent. Bring the carriage in, stand it up. Remember, we're looking for control of the carriage. Allow yourself 1 or 2. Remember, each side is different. Use the foot bar if you need to. 3 more, this direction. One more. Hold it here. You're going to hold it low. Extend it out. Stand it up. Bring the leg in. Bend. Extend. Standing leg. Bring it in. Bend. Extend. Standing leg. Bring it in. Three. Feel that glute muscle working. 2, all directions. 1. Stand it on up, bring it in, and bend it down. Whew. Go ahead, hit that hip, and shake it out. All right, make sure your headrest is down. Grab your ball. We're gonna have a seat on our carriage. We're gonna face our tower, and that ball is coming in between our lower back. So all I want you to do is I am going to grab my outside strap facing you first. So this is my right strap facing the back of the carriage. You wanna make sure if you need to cross your legs in between, that's fine. So you grab the strap closest to me, I'll grab the strap closest to you. Short loop or long loop, your choice. Both hands are in the same handle, so we're pulling from the strap. We're gonna tilt our body towards your strap, so I'm tilting towards my right. I'm gonna row and bring it back. Row and back. If you feel comfortable here, you can add a roll back. So you can roll it back, come up higher, and come up. You choose where you want to be. We're going to go for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. When those arms come long, rotate yourself to the center. Pull the arms to your chest, resist it back. Now you can roll down and up with the ball. Just like you did with the last one, you choose how you want to work today. You can go all the way over. Getting deep into those abs, the ball assisting you. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, you feeling your abs yet? 1, bring it up, pull it back down to the center, rotate towards the left. Here we go, to the left. Roll it back over that ball. I forgot my arms. Tilting towards the left. Last 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. We're going to rotate towards the right. Go all the way around to the left. Bring it up. Pull it back towards the left. Rotate all the way around. Come up to the right. So rotating around that ball. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it on up. Woo. You can hang, hold on to that strap for a moment, sorry. Just fold yourself in half, give yourself a moment here. And then you're gonna keep that strap in your hand and you are going to go ahead. You're going to come to your side kneeling position. Actually, we're going to put that strap down. All right, put that strap down, side kneeling position. I'm going to come towards the edge of my carriage. Ball is in between my knees. Option, you can stay down. We're going into side planks here, where we are just stabilizing through our body, and we're opening and closing the carriage with a straight line. Option 2, you come in to a kneeling plank. Hand is on the carriage. Abs are pulled in. You're going to push yourself away. As you push yourself away, that top knee is going to come off. So into that side plank position. You're going to come up. You're going to close it. So once that knee comes off, it doesn't touch again. Everything is staying quiet. You're staying long through your body. You're opening and closing that carriage with your shoulder. Stabilizing through your core. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to hold it out here. Just hold it out. Keep the carriage quiet. Pulse the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the carriage quiet. Grab the ball. Ball goes to your top thigh. Leg comes long between the headrest. Again, close the carriage. Extend the carriage. If this is too hard, you go back to the first position. Stabilizing through your side body, opening and closing the carriage. We got 2 more. Pull it in. Last one, hold it out. Just hold it, pulse the ball to the thigh for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way in. Woo! And sit it on back. Great job. You're going to take the ball. It's going to come towards your side. Same side. I'm still working, so I'm still facing you. I'm down now on my left side. Ball is coming underneath my bra line, underneath my waist. Bra line's trying to be up off that ball. My foot is coming to the foot bar. I am strong out of this shoulder. Knees are stacked. We're going to press the carriage away, pull it in. Again, not exactly correct form, but I want you to keep your gaze towards your foot. We're going to start doing jumps here. So need to watch the foot bar to watch that you land softly and you don't miss the foot bar. When you're ready, I want you to come up onto your toes, push the carriage out, bend. Now push off and land it lightly. So leg reaches long, push off the foot bar, you're landing toe ball heel. I like to keep my gaze at my foot. Now watch those obliques. You're keeping them up, bra lines off that ball. If you feel okay here, you can start adding a lift. So extend up and down, up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way in. Bend your knees. Knees are on top together. Reach, grab your strap. Still into that side body. Long loop or short loop. Arm is coming long to the foot bar. You're going to bend the elbow over the head, extend. Bend, extend. Think about keeping that side body up and off that carriage mat. Elbows coming over, extend. Strong through that arm. We got 5. If you want this more difficult, you can extend that leg. 3, 2, and 1. Bend that knee in. Keep that strap in your hand and carefully come on up to a sitting position. Take that ball, stick it in between your shoulder blocks. We're coming facing the tower. I'm going to come over towards my left side. Strap is going on to my right foot for pendulum kicks. Now I'm kneeling, 4-point stance. Knee is lifted with the strap on. We're going to extend the foot out. Pull it in. I'm going to move my hand to the outside of the strap, reorganize my body. Remember, it's about comfort as well. Extend. Bring the knee right underneath the hip. Push it away. Underneath the hip and push. 3, 2, last one, hold it out. I want you to open the leg out laterally to the side, squeeze it in. Don't worry about the strap hitting your arm, it's okay. You just adducting it back to the center. Working on that abduction and adduction. Let's go for 3. Feel that core stabilizing you. 2, 1. Bend the knee on in. Carefully keep the knees on the carriage, hands to shoulder block. Turn your knees, face sideways on the carriage, both hands onto the carriage. Leg with the strap is getting extended. You're reaching it towards the foot bar, letting it come back. Keep those abs pulled in. Use the obliques from that side body. Bring it back to center. Back to center. Last 3. For 2. And 1. Bring it all the way in. You can carefully take that strap off, and you can hang that strap that's closest to me on up. All right, we have to do this whole thing on the other side. So we're going to face our tower. Both legs are coming in between the headrest. This time, my other leg is coming up over top. Ball is coming down towards my lower back. I'm going to grab my strap. I'm going to go with my short loop. Make sure you lie yourself down. Make sure you feel comfortable. Arms are reaching long. We're going to start tilted towards, this is my left side. So when you're ready, I'm going to bring the elbows in, roll it down and up. Roll it down and up. Adjust the ball as you need. Remember, you can just be coming up and down, not using the arms. If you want that full body work, you're going to come up over the ball. Let's go for 3, 2, 1 more. Release it. We're going to go to the center. Roll it down. Do the first few without the extension. Feel how it feels. Then if you want that full roll up, roll down, you can add it in. Three more. Going for 8 to 10 on each set. 1 more. Come back up. We're going towards the right. Last 3, 2, 1 more. Bring it on up. We're going to do those circles. So come down to the right, come over towards the left, bring it up all the way up to the left. Left, rotate around the ball to the right, and come up. Last 3, 2, 1 more. Oh, bring it back to center. And you can carefully hang that strap up. We are going to transfer over to the other side of our body. We're going to come to our knees. And this is where I'm going to come closer towards my mat. Ball is coming in between the inner thighs. Arm is coming long onto the shoulder, onto the foot bar, shoulders back and down. We're going to go ahead and extend ourselves out where that top knee is going to come off the carriage mat. So in this side plank position, we're going to go ahead and extend ourselves out. Body from top of the crown of the head to the knees is quiet. You're pulling in with your side body and your arm. Think about those tight pair of jeans. We have 4, 3, 1 more here. This time you're going to come in. You're going to send yourself out one final time. You're going to hold that carriage quiet. And now we're just going to pulse the ball for 8, 7, 6. Relax. Grab the ball. If available, extend that top leg. Ball comes to the top of the outer thigh. From here, you're going to pull yourself in. Resist yourself out. Remember, if this position doesn't work for you, you do another set of the first set we just did. Staying strong through that side body. Last 3. 2. Last one, extend it out. This is the one we're going to hold out. We're going to pulse the ball for 8, 7, 6. 2 and 1. Carefully bring that carriage in. Go ahead, sit yourself down. Carefully have a seat on to the carriage. So I am going to use that ball. That ball is coming in between my shoulder blocks. I'm going to come laying on my right side now. Ball is coming underneath my obliques. My job is to keep my obliques up off that carriage. I'm towards the edge of my mat. Foot is coming to the foot bar. Up nice and tall. You're going to extend yourself out. Press yourself in. Remember, it might not be correct form, but you don't want to hurt your toes. So extend it out and bring it in. Out and in. When you're ready, you can add that jump. You're going to extend. Remember, each side is a little different. Keep your waistline off of that ball. Keep that leg at hip height. If you feel okay here, you can add that lower lift. Oop, my ropes got caught. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it all the way in. Knees come down. You're going to take that strap, long loop or short loop. I think I used the long loop on the other side. Arm is coming up. Lift out of that shoulder. You're going to bend the tricep and extend. Bend, extend. You have the option. You can leave that leg long. Keep that waistline lifted off of that ball. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring it all the way in. Bend those knees. Ball can come out, come in between your shoulder blocks. We're going to carefully turn towards our shoulder blocks. That long loop is going to come on to my left foot now. Once that loop is on my left foot, I'm going to organize my body, come into that 4-point stance. I'm going to bring my arm outside the rope. Move a little bit towards my left. And from here, we're going to lift that knee. Straight leg kick, pull it back in. So that knee is coming directly underneath that hip. Your abs are pulled in. You're long from the crown of your head down to your tailbone. For 3, 2, last one, that leg is long. This is where we go for that abduction. Bring it out to the side, pull it back in. Bring it out. As soon as that rope hits your arm, you can pull it back in. It's about controlling the carriage using your core. We got 4, 3, 2, last one, pull it back in, bend the knee all the way in. We're carefully going to turn on the carriage. Now I'm facing you, both hands. You're going to extend that leg long. You're going to sweep it towards the foot bar. I want you to control it as it comes back to the center. Pull it towards the foot bar. Control the return. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee on in. Carefully go ahead, step yourself on the floor. Oops. You can go ahead, take that strap off. Go ahead, find your ball. We are going to finish up with some feet and straps, so I am adding that red spring on to that blue spring. Once I have that red spring on, I am going to lie down. I'm going to put my straps onto my feet. Once I have those straps onto my feet, I am going to be placing that ball underneath my hips. Headrest should be down. Legs are up towards the clouds. Arms reaching long. Find that ball in that comfortable position. From here, you're going to lower the legs towards the foot bar. Resist them up. If you need more control, you can hold on to your headrest to help stabilize you. Otherwise, your arms can be down by your sides. So getting a little more core activation in here, stabilizing work as we stretch everything out through our legs. Let's go for 3. Next time those legs are up towards the clouds, I want you to hold them there. You're going to open your legs out to a side split, pull them back in. Again, hold your shoulder blocks for stability help. Bring your hands down to the mat underneath you to stabilize. Pull that core into the spine. You can also bring your hands up to make it more challenging. Let's go for 3, 2. Last one, when the legs are up, let's sweep them around for our circles. Bring them out and around. I want you to do what feels right for you today. Maybe getting a big stretch, coming up and over that ball, then pressing those legs down, make those circles large and exaggerated. Last 3. 2. Last one, when the feet come up to the clouds. Let's push them down, reverse those circles, coming out and around. Last 3. For 2. And 1. When your feet come up, go ahead, lift your bottom up, grab the ball, you can place it down, grab those straps, flex those feet. I'm going to have you bend your one foot. I'm going to bend my left foot closest to you first. And then I'm going to take that foot, I'm going to bring it out to the side, step down on the floor, and allow that hip to open and that leg to come out to the side. To get out of this, bring that leg back up to the clouds. I want you to really push through that leg. This strap is going to go slack. Bring it back up to the center. Even out the tension. Bend the leg that you're now dropping down to the floor. I want you to step on the mat, step on the floor underneath you. Once your foot is safely down, you can bring your leg out to the side. Maybe pull up on it. Big stretch. Again, to get out of this, the leg comes back up. You really push that strap so the strap goes slack on the other foot. Both legs come back up to the clouds. Go ahead, bend your knees. Take your straps off. And then from here, you can go ahead, slowly roll yourself on up. And we have finished today's workout. Thank you so much for joining me. Like always, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, I'll meet you on the Reformer. Bye.